right, let's make another book with Coptic binding. It's really pretty, very artisan looking, in my opinion, and not that hard to do with a little bit of practice. So we're going to have 15 signatures. Each signature is going to have one decorative scrapbook page and 2 pieces of regular copy paper. So we're going to start by covering the front and back covers with this paper. This is MDF board, and it's my favorite material to use for book covers. I feel really high quality and durable. It doesn't matter which side you use first, because everything's gonna be covered up. I'm using my fabric tack glue, which is the best for everything. It's a bit pricey, but it really works very well. So let me, oops, I knocked you. So when we do the corners, let me fold them first and get them like trained. So when we fold the corners in, we want to make this right angle. That's gonna make the best corners. Now, some people cut this part off. You can, or you can leave it. Now this paper is so thin that it's not gonna add too much bulk to leave, so I'm just gonna leave it. I really use my nails as tools, and I shouldn't, because I pay a lot of money for my manicures. I'm just training the paper where I want it to be, so that when I go to glue it, it's easier. And after I'm done doing this to the front cover or the back cover, doesn't matter, I'm going to do it to the other cover exactly the same way. So usually, and you can use fabric for this for a cover too if you want to, but I'm just going to use paper today. Okay. So we'll get that right angle and then fold up. Now, one thing I want to make sure of is that the edge is nice and neat. And it doesn't matter which sides you do in what order. There's 4 sides you can do in whatever order you want. But it's easier to get the corners down first wherever you're working. Pull it a little bit tight when you press down, because you just want the paper nice and taut. Good. Very good. Oops. You know, just like with eyelash glue, the glue is actually stickier when it's tacky than when it's really, really wet. So if you hold it in place just for a couple seconds till it gets tacky, then it'll hold very well. But when it's still too wet, it doesn't hold that well. This glue dries really quickly, and it doesn't work the paper at all like regular Elmer's glue would. And then you can use this if you've got it, the bone folder, just to push it all down. You don't need to, but if you have it, why not use it? And see how this is really, I'm just gonna put more pressure there, just to ensure that when I put the cover page there, it'll lie flat. So let's do that part now. I'm gonna use this paper here. So I'm just gonna measure where I want it, and then I'll cut, let me cut it, I'm gonna do it on this side. Okay, like this. Oh, I'm standing up and I keep bumping into the phone stands because I don't know why I'm standing up. I just started standing up and I never sat down yet. Here we go. So I'm gonna glue this here. And that's gonna look so pretty. And then I'm gonna do this exact same process one more time for the other cover. And they're exactly the same. So one's gonna be the front, one's gonna be the back. And it doesn't really matter which is which, because they'll be exactly the same. Okay, really pretty. I like these coordinating scrapbook packs because all the paper kind of goes together nicely. For example, here are the other pages from that scrapbook pack. So they all coordinate really nicely. And here's the cover. Okay, so I'm going to do this same process one more time.